How about this one, Shane? Another tight one. Kentucky at Missouri. Wildcats favored by just 1 point on the road. This game kicks off at noon Eastern, 11 o'clock Central on the SEC Network. The over-under is 40 total points. Kentucky won last season 35-28 in Lexington, and Kentucky leads the all-time series 8-4. Drink is called for fans to get out there and pound them beers early.
Yeah.
Who gets the win in Columbia?
Oh, Mike. I tell you, I've been wanting to bet on Mizzou for so long. I really have. But I was afraid that they couldn't close out some of these close games. And then seeing the performance they put up last week, how can you not be on cloud nine if you're a Tiger fan right now? Seriously, from where you've come to where you're at, this program has really surprised me, and they're not talked about near enough. This is old school football. This is able to run and a hell of a defense. That's it. That's the formula for Mizzou right now. And the problem with Kentucky is that's their strong suit, and I'm looking at this Kentucky program. I think timing is pivotal for them. This game could not be penciled in at a worse time. Coming off that absolute just dismantled national media game with the Tennessee Volunteers, they became a joke. They've become a meme, and that's not the Kentucky football that Stoops has built. But that's what they were this week. They were a joke, and do they bounce back? Is this a team that can rebound? I said that I thought there would be a shot with Ole Miss, after that game, but then they get beat by South Carolina. And I know Will Levis wasn't there, but still, this is a team that prides itself in running the ball and playing good defense, and they weren't able to do it against South Carolina. So there's a part of me that's worried that I'm not going to see that bounce back this week either. We got Rodriguez limping into this game. Mm-hmm. The formula is out. I talked about it earlier. Stop him. You stop Rodriguez, you force Will Levis to throw the ball, there's a real good shot you win this game. And believe it or not, I know this sounds crazy, Mike, but this will be the best secondary that Kentucky has faced this entire season. And that's saying a lot. This is a really good defense. So that's why I've got Mizzou winning this game. Kentucky just thinks I hate them. I don't hate them. I got a lot of nice bourbon from them this week. And I'm going to give you a shout-out, boys, as soon as I get all the bottles. But I think the fact of the matter is we've got us a little hangover. We got us a little trap game, and I'm not sold that Kentucky can get out of that. They are in the crosshairs of Eli and company, and they want blood. So give me, again, did I give you the score? Do I need to say it again? Mizzou.
You didn't say it.
Oh, okay. We'll get to it, Shane. Mizzou, 17, Kentucky, 14.
Oh, man.
Low-scoring game. Low-scoring. They may get all these points in the first quarter, and then no one scores the rest of the game.
Well, speaking of the bourbon bet, Shane, I was listening to our buddy Nick Roush on his outstanding podcast, 11 Personnel, and he subbed it up. So I'm going to steal from him, but I'm giving him credit here, so I guess it's not really stealing. But you know the Spider-Man meme, Shane, where they're sitting there pointing at each other? That's what this football game is. Kentucky and Missouri, their strengths, defense. Their weaknesses, offense. Inconsistent quarterbacks, offensive line struggling. Running game can't get off the ground against good competition. I mean, this is going to be just a dirty slog fest type game. And this is, I think that favors Missouri, like you said. And, remember, Kentucky's season was basically in the toilet. Everybody and their mother, Shane, was picking them to lose to Mississippi State at home. Yeah. They turn around and they pull that upset, and everybody's saying, oh, Kentucky's back, brother. They're turning this ship around. They still got a dark horse shot to win the East. Then they lay an egg. Maybe how we really need to look at it, Shane, is Kentucky, and again, not trying to pile on, but maybe it's true, Shane. Maybe they are one of the worst teams in the SEC this year. Mm-hmm. And I think that's far closer to reality than they even want to let up. Where's the psychology of this team, Shane? You put all the chips on the table. We thought that was your Super Bowl last week. You had 2 weeks to prepare. You got blown out. Can you really get up off the mat? Early game, Columbia. I don't see it, Shane. Georgia looming. Big game still looming. Tough placement, like you said. Give me Missouri 20, Kentucky 17. We both like Missouri to win and cover, of course, this ball game. So, it really could go either way, but I love the momentum of Missouri. Their record should be a lot better than it is. They've lost some close games. That naturally flips around, and you start winning close games. I think they do it again here on Saturday.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. And if the cook, if the right cook shows up, if this mobile cook, that's the thing. Whichever quarterback has the most rushing yards wins this game. And I just feel like they're still, for some reason, not wanting to cut Will Levis loose. Mm-hmm. And Cook, they did. And him becoming somewhat of a dual threat, or just at least keeping the defense honest, I think that's why they were able to just kind of steamroll South Carolina there at the end. But that was a momentum builder for this team, and I felt that, and I feel like it continues into this week.
Right. Now, how about this one, Shane?